Welcome back. Today we are building a screen recorder. We are essentially going to take screenshots really fast, like 20 times a second, and stitch them together into a video file. So first of all, we will need some packages, and those are OpenCV Python, NumPy, and pyautogui. So before we install them, first we have to create a project, obviously. So let's call this video recorder. Here the project got created. Let me open this in our terminal and let's create a Python file. And let's call this recorder, and let's close this menu. And first of all, we need our packages. So pip install. The first package is OpenCV-Python. Then we need NumPy. Then we need pyautogui. Let me hit enter. It is downloading our packages. This will be done in a few moments. This time the packages are a bit big in size. Let's wait a bit more. It's time for NumPy. Almost done. Okay, so the packages got installed successfully. Now it's time we do our imports. Now here we need CV2, meaning the OpenCV actually, the NumPy to handle the image data, and pyautogui to capture the screen. We also need to define our screen size instead of hard coding numbers. We use pyautogui.size, so it works on any monitor automatically. It will get the actual size. First of all, let's import CV2. Then let's import NumPy as np. Then we're going to import pyautogui. Now first of all, we need some configuration. Let me close this terminal. In the first configuration, we need the screen size. So screen underscore size, and let's use a tuple, meaning the tuple method actually, and there let's pass the pyautogui.size, which will return the monitor size. Now after that, so here we are getting screen, and after that we have to generate a file name. Let's do this by timestamp. So generate file name with timestamp. Let's have a variable called timestamp equal datetime. So we need to import datetime. So import datetime, and here let's use that. So datetime.now, I call this method, then again dot, then string ftime, and here we give some options. So %h, so it would be hour, then %m for minute, then %s. After that, let's write file name, and let's have a string formatting here, and I want to have the string recording underscore timestamp dot mp4. Now after having a file name, we want to set a codec actually. So set codec, so it would be a compressor. Let's have a variable for cc equal, let's use cv2 here, dot video writer underscore for cc, and we allow, and we give here star, then in quotations we give mp4v. Now here it is showing a yellow squiggly line, but let's not care about that for now. Let me have some space. Now it's time for create video writer, and also keep in mind that 20 fps is a safe speed for Python recorders. So we will have a variable called out. Let's use cv2 again, and video writer, and the options we give file name, then the codec for cc, and the frame per second, meaning the fps, which will be 20.0. then we give the screen size, as you can see, this one. After that, let's write the print statement again, and here we have a string formatting, and let's print recording started. For that, print again string formatting like saving to, then file name, and again print, and let's right here press Q inside the preview window to stop. Okay, done. Now for that we need a try and except block. So try, then while true, meaning as long as user does not quit the program explicitly, we want to run the loop. Then here we have write another variable. Let's call this image, and here we have to capture the screen. So let's write pyautogui dot screenshot. So the first step is capture the screen. Then the second one is convert pixels to a numpy array matrix. Actually, let's have another variable frame and np. As you can see, we are calling numpy as np. So np dot array, let's pass the image, and after that in the third step we have to do some color correction. Now keep in mind that OpenCV uses BGR, but pyautogui gives us RGB, so we must switch them. Now these are some color formats. You don't have to understand them fully, but keep in mind that BGR means blue, green, red, and RGB means red, green, blue. So in the first place there is R, which stands for the red color, but OpenCV uses BGR. So first it uses the blue color actually, so we have to switch the colors actually. So again I'm gonna write the frame variable, we'll modify the previous value. That I'm gonna write here cv2 dot cvt color, it's a method, and here I'm gonna pass the frame, the previous frame actually, this one, and cv2 dot color underscore RGB to BGR. So this will convert or switch the colors. Okay, this is also done, and after that we have our step 4, and that is write those frames to a video file. So I'm gonna write out dot write and just pass frame. For that we have this fifth step, we have to show the preview. Show preview. Now this is optional, so optional, you can comment this out to run faster, but let's keep that. I'm gonna write cv2 dot IamShow, so it will show a preview, and here I'll write a string live recording and just pass the frame. Okay, and after that we have our step 6, and that is stop logic, and for that user need to press the Q. So here I'm gonna write if cv2 dot wait key, and we can give here a delay, for example 1 millisecond, then equal rd equal Q, then we want to break the loop. Okay, so this wait key argument waits that much millisecond for a key press. Now after this try block, this one actually, we will have to handle the exceptions. So except, let's do some keyboard interrupt, and I'll give here just pass, and let's have a comment handle ctrl plus C, control C safely to stop the program actually. Now we need to do some cleanup as well, so the program stays optimized. So clean up. First of all, here we have our out variable, where it is this one, which is outputting, so we have to release that. It will save the file actually. Then we are gonna write cv2 dot destroy all windows. It will close the window which will be opened while the process is going. Then after that we're gonna just print, first of all, a /n for a new line, then success, video saved. Yeah, now let me run the program. Let's see if this works or not. So it is showing some error. So it executed the file, then printed saving to, it generated a file name. As you can see, this file name is generated. Then we have this error. Now this error is happening because behind the scenes the library which handles the image processing is called Pillow, and I'm using Python 3.13, which is very new. I think Pillow does not support this or is not fully compatible. Let me stop this thing, open the terminal here, and then run the command pip install --upgrade pillow and pyscrease. Hit enter. Okay, let me run the code again, see what happens. So it is asking a permission. So PyCharm CE would like to record this computer screen and audio. So open system settings and let's give the permission. And as you can see, in the previous execution there was the error, but it exported a video actually, and this time as well it exported a video, as you can see. Let me run this again. So as you can see, it is taking multiple screenshots. Let's see, it should take 20 screenshots. I hope 20 screenshot should be done by now. Okay, so let me stop the program. So it is telling that video got saved. Here it is. Let me open this in my Finder and let's try to play this. It's telling that the document could not be opened, but it created the video and we have some errors here. Let me execute the file again and let me stop manually. I think PyCharm does not support that control Q or something like that. A video getting saved, okay, is not getting opened. Okay, so it is telling that file isn't compatible with QuickTime Player. Let me check with a one-line video player. The video actually got created, but this Mac's default video player could not play the file. Let me go to Google Chrome and search for a online video player. Let me open this. Now I have to drag and drop that video file here. See if that supports. Okay, it is a video file but does not have any content. Let me try with this one, and with this one. Now the video is not watchable and we have these errors, and that is solely because of this one, which is we are having the screen size from pyautogui.size, but my Mac has some retina display and this is causing some issues. I researched. So for the fix we have to do this. So first we have to take a screenshot, then from that screenshot we will have the frame height and frame width, and we will use that for screen size. So we are not taking the screen size actually automatically from pyautogui, but we are first taking a screenshot and from that we are calculating the screen size. So now let me run this file again. Let me see if any error. This time there is no error. Okay, so it is telling that video saved. So let me open in Finder. As you can see, now the video is watchable. As you can see, how cool is that? Okay, let me close my browser, go to PyCharm. Let me delete all the things. Let me close this and let's run the file. So you can see it is taking screenshots. So I'm switching my screens and you can see the preview window. If I click Q here, it will quit the recording. As you can see, it says success, video saved. And now if I go to the menu, you can see the video file. And if I open this in my Finder, as you can see, video got created and it is fully playable. As you can see, so how cool is that? You have successfully created a video recorder with Python. So I'll put this code in my GitHub repo. So make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.